You can't buy time. But from this moment on, you can make it count. You pay your taxes, don't you? You follow the complex international and domestic rules. You contribute to the Italian system, often at some of the highest personal income tax rates in Europe. You do the right thing. Now, imagine reading this headline. 43% of Italians officially report no income. Nearly 1 out of every 2 citizens does not pay a single euro of income tax. The compliant taxpayer, it could be you, the expat, the honest professional, is carrying the burden for almost half of the population. And this is not just a political headline, it's the financial sucker punch to every honest expat. It raises critical questions. Is this system fair? Why are you paying so much? And what exactly are the legal or semi-legal reasons behind this massive misleading? The 43% figure is shocking, I know, but it's not all pure legal evasion. It's a blend of legal, structural factors and deeply ingrained habits within the Italian life. As a fully compliant expat, understanding this blend is crucial to managing your own compliance without anxiety. Here are the 4 categories that make up the tax-free half of Italy. The number one is, a significant portion of 43% are really low-income earners, recipients of social benefits, or retirees whose pensions fall below the no-tax area, 8,174. These are people living below the income line, or at least on paper. They are legally exempt, and this is a normal function of any welfare state. And this is not evasion per se, but it means that the burden of funding the state falls entirely on those above the threshold, including every gainfully employed expat. Then, many low to middle income workers have their taxes fully paid by the employer via tax substitution, by withholding taxes, or by a third party if you want. For a simple employment contract, the employer withholds the tax and pays it directly to the state. So when the worker files their return, the final IRPEF balance is often 0, or it could be a credit. So basically, they have technically filed, but the final return shows no payment due. So while this group of people is paying taxes as balance, the system's focus on prepaid income means that the revenue agency is hyper-focused on self-employed and international income, the primary sources for many expats. And this, of course, increases the audit risk. Now we have the flat and simplified regimes. This is the most relevant factor for honest entrepreneurs, individuals under the flat tax regime, for example, the regime forfettario, who pay an annual 5 to 15% substitute tax. This substitute tax is not considered IRPEF. So when the government counts the percentage of people paying the IRPEF, the federal income tax, all these legally compliant, smart entrepreneurs are counted as no income tax pool. They're paying taxes, yes, but under a different name. So it shows that smart tax planning is legal and essential. And the reason number 4 is, I would call it shadow economy. This is the part that brings the most danger. The estimated undeclared income from the black or shadow economy, black market. These are professionals, tradesmen, and service providers who intentionally accept cash, issue few receipts, and systematically declare artificially low or 0 income. They are basically avoiding the system entirely. This is the real illegal evasion. This is the dishonest behavior that creates the heavy fiscal pressure on our life. Because the tax agency knows this evasion exists, their automated system look for any consistency from the taxpayer, meaning the burden of proof is always the highest for the honest expat. The 43% secret is a mix of safety nets, technical tax definition, a smart legal planning, and illegal evasion. Not a good one. For you, the honest taxpayer, the honest expat, the message is clear. You are managing the heavy load. You're carrying the boat. But by understanding how the system flows, you don't fall to frustration. We use legal, sophisticated tools like the flat tax, regime impatriati, all the tax benefits to move you from the high rate compliant pool into the legally compliant low tax pool, minimizing your personal burden and maximizing your financial peace of mind. And yes, hopefully to make you feel like you're paying the fair share.